The Dark Knight Rises 3 days away, I have to review 3 Batman movies before that one. And no, it does not include Batman and Robin. Why?
Iceman cometh. Kick some ice. Can you be cold? Chill. Freeze well. Cool party. Stay cool.
Isn't it obvious? Anyway, I'm going to start with the first great Batman movie in a long time. So, without further ado, it's review time! Batman Begins! Awesome Batman figure. But anyway, let's get to this review. Batman Begins, in my opinion, is the best Batman movie since...
Your angel of death awaits.
Why? For many reasons. First, this was the first live-action Batman movie that focused primarily on Batman's origin story. Because we've never seen Batman's origin story. We have seen it a little bit in the 1989 Batman and Batman Forever, but even still, it just wasn't really shown that much. But thankfully in this one, it was. And we have Christian Bale as Batman. Probably the best Batman since Michael Keaton, live action wise. What made Christian Bale so great was that you could actually believe that he would want to do this. He would go out into the night and fight crime. The way his performance goes makes you believe that he would want to do this. I mean, watch this and tell me that he does not convince you.
What? What the hell are you? I'm Batman.
Now we have a new Alfred played by Michael Caine. Perfect casting right there. You could never get a better British actor as good as Michael Caine to play Alfred. And then we have 2 villains in this movie. Scarecrow, played by Cillian Murphy, and Ra's al Ghul, played by Ken Watanabe, and Liam Neeson. The villains are very good. I liked Cillian Murphy as Scarecrow. He was really convincing and quite creepy. Which is great, because we haven't seen a really creepy Batman villain since the Penguin in Batman Returns. And I think that Cillian Murphy did a really good job portraying a really creepy guy, but you never suspect it at first. But as the movie draws on, you really get it. Katie Holmes as Rachel, she wasn't terrible. I mean, I could stand her in that movie. And then we have Liam Neeson, the awesomeness known as Liam Neeson, playing none other than Ra's al Ghul. Well, in the last half of the movie.
Spoiler alert.
But he did a really good job as Ra's al Ghul. He plays a really good villain as much as he plays a really good hero. Why? It's Liam freaking Neeson! He's like the best thing to come out of Ireland ever. And then we have Morgan Freeman as Lucius Fox. Basically, Morgan Freeman's role is, he's pretty much the Q of the movie, where he gives Batman his gadgets, just like Q gives James Bond his gadgets. And it works, it really works. I liked Morgan Freeman in this movie. And then we have Gary Oldman as Commissioner Gordon, and he is the perfect man to play Commissioner Gordon. Because next to Batman, he's the lone person that on the law in this movie that really wants Gotham to be safe and free of crime. So basically him and Batman form a very unlikely, quote-unquote, partnership. And that's why we don't have Robin in this movie, or in any of the movies so far, because he's not needed. He's not needed at all. He has Commissioner Gordon. What else does he? And the score by Hans Zimmer. is amazing. Is it better than Danny Elfman's score? Well, I don't know. I like them both equally. And of course, Chris Nolan directed this movie. Chris Nolan is probably the biggest reason why this movie is great. Because his scope for the movie is just phenomenal. It takes you places that you normally wouldn't have gone in a Batman movie, and he succeeds at making it seem real. So all in all, Batman Begins has great directing, great acting, great writing, great story, great action sequences. I mean, come on. How could you not like the Tumbler? The Tumbler is probably the coolest Batmobile so far. How could you not top it? We'll get into that in the next review. So, without a doubt, Batman Begins should be universally loved by all. And if you haven't seen it yet, see it! It's required viewing for The Dark Knight Rises. That and the next movie that I'm going to review. So have you seen Batman Begins? Do you want to see it? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you like what you've seen here, then feel free to press the like button, add this video to your favorites, and maybe even subscribe if you want. So until next time, this is Marcos Aquino saying, "It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me."